Since I can't read music and everything, I find out that I do the best when I just listen for where I'm trying to go with it and where it can go. Then I'm okay.
Now, friends, we're going to play you an old breakdown, the kind that you can just roll up the rug, move back the chairs, and turn on. You know, one of the old deep in the heart of Texas tunes. Here it is. Let's go, boys. The breakdown.
Well, I'm up thinking about you. Drank all I had around, wasn't a thing to do. Ran out of time and money, ain't nothing gonna see me through. So I'm up thinking about you. Like a through-out winning party, you know, when we said goodbye. In a company of strangers, feeling low, getting high. Now it seems the party's over and all them people have all gone. But still the folk, except for one, 'cause I'm up thinking about you. Learning all the new ways, strange, just to get me through. Talking to myself again, there ain't nothing that we can do, 'cause we're up thinking about you. reacquainted with old photos I keep up on the wall. And everyone's there smiling, you know they're laughing, getting along. Everybody's happy, except for one. 'Cause I'm up thinking about you, learning all new ways of strangers to get me through. Say I'm seeing things again, but ain't nothing gonna see me through. Because I'm up thinking about you. Yeah, I'm up thinking about you. I'm a thinking about you. I'm a thinking about you. I'm a thinking about you.
What demons that I have, well, they're not that hard to hack. Sure, they torment me a little, but then they cut me some slack. And whenever those demons make me just wanna quit, I can think of all my friends who really been through some shit. Yeah, 'cause everybody's going through something. Staring at the ceiling, wee hours of the morning. Yeah, and everybody's going through something. And what exactly that it is, you may never know. Could be gearing up for some fateful conflagration, chasing some kind of revelation, or some grief and confrontation. Everybody's going through something. So please be gentle. Take it easy, take it slow. So we contend with this condition, and these desires and those regrets. Me, I'm out here trying to be a good one, trying to pay down some of these debts. And there is just one rule that I know of, babies, it's that you got to be kind, so we can live upon this wide old world with a satisfied mind. Yeah, 'cause everybody's going through something. Staring at the ceiling, wee hours of the morning. Yeah, and everybody's going through something. And what exactly that it is, you may never know. Could be gearing up for some fateful conflagration, chasing some kind of revelation, or some grief and confrontation. Everybody's going through something. So please be gentle, take it easy, take it slow.
way will you choose? When a new day dawns, will it dawn on you? Good old boy, did you take her on the town? Did you listen to her when she turned you down? Good old boy, where did she get that bruise? And are you still good when you let loose? Oh boy, which way will you choose? When a new day dawns, will it dawn on you? Give Claire a hand. Good old boy, is it innocence that you prove when you cannot remember you're not home? Good old boy, you're shaking in your boots. Better be glad we don't want revenge too. Oh boy, which way will you choose? When a new day dawns, will it dawn on you? Give him a round of applause. Good old boy, what makes you so good? Did you listen to your mama like you should?
We have a problem.
We do have a problem.
Houston, we have a problem.
We have a problem. But stick with us.
Hold on. We're trying to get our mics sorted out here. The mic stopped pumping through the old OBS studio. So, bear with me. We're trying out a new recording rig here tonight. Let's try this again. Oh, shoot. Shoot the shit. Okay.
Shoot the shit indeed.
Oh, here's the
Hello,
problem.
in case you can hear me, I'll just talk to you. My name is Erin. Currently, I'm scrolling through my open tabs on my browser. So right now, I'm looking at connect tab, housewarming, graduation, wedding anniversary, appreciation, and summer. When I scroll to the next one, it says, "Thank you, Erin, for your order." From Ha'afa. I don't know what that is.
Hold on. I have to reset this thing.
Then I have a. Oh, this is a. If you can hear me, can you hear me?
No, I had to reboot the thing here.
But
Trying to get
Holly,
this
if
to
you
show
can
up.
hear me,
I can in real life.
I got my mom this gift that's like Storyworth. Have you heard of it?
Uh-uh. Oop, you're back in my ears.
So Storyworth, this is not a paid advertisement, but it's a great gift to give to anybody. Where you can send a weekly question to your parent,
A question.
and then they write it, and you get a book a year later.
With questions about their life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's really sweet.
And I feel like
gift. I want to give that to my mom.
so. For example, this last week, what are your memories of the holiday season and from your childhood and later in life and in adult motherhood?
Send me this link. What's
Yeah.
it called?
Storyworth.
Storyworth?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, how did you hear about this?
I heard about it on a podcast, probably. And now we're advertising for free.
For now.
For now.
These are the freebie days. Enjoy it while it lasts, Storyworth.
Yeah, that's right, Storyworth. Otherwise, folks, we're gonna have some really great recipes coming your way. We have recipes from Texas, from all over the country.
We coined that
Hold on.
Oh.
We're trying to. Dang it. Okay. We're having some issues with our microphone here. The unplugging and replugging of things got me all discombobulated. Check. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Carry on.
I would say my headphones could be turned down.
Okay, number 3.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep, that's just dandy. Perfect. Yep, thank you.
Okay.
Shoot.
So easy for the ears to adjust, but you know.
We're not live.
We are live. That's the.
But anyway, we do have
Grab
some
one of those.
recipes. We coined the term
Okay.
a verbal potluck of sorts.
I think we're good now.
Okay.
All right.
All right, y'all. Well,
Just hoping.
here's to hoping.
Here's to hoping.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. How are you doing, everyone? They missed all of my really great banter that these holidays are not for us. We've got Holly. That was just very. What's up? Okay. Well, Erin, I'm trying to talk in here. I'm trying to get these sound things kind of worked out. Right now, my headphones are like super. Oh, because I'm adjusting yours, and that's why. Here's mine. So we're
Perfect.
trying out a new Zoom PodTrack P4. All things considered, it's okay. You know,
With Terry
can you hear
Gross.
yourself there? Okay, now, Erin.
Yeah.
Comfortable?
absolutely.
Okay.
I really can't. But
It got me
it's
all
okay.
mixed up on these channels. Okay. Anyway,
So all things considered.
all
with
things
Terry
considered
Gross.
with Terry Gross. Terry Gross. Do you think we can get her to call in tonight?
I would love that.
Any chance of that? Yeah.
I'm not sure, but
All
I
right.
mean, if maybe Clayton Deering.
Well, if anybody happens to listen to this afterwards and wants to give us Terry Gross's contact information, we'd be happy to bother her. But anyway,
Wonderful.
we're here in Urbana. It's the holiday season. We're in the thick of it. We are on the night before Christmas. I just want to kind of touch base with you both and see, whether you think you were on Santa's good list or naughty list this year. Because that was the song we just heard was Emily and Band, Good Old Boy. And if you've been a good old boy or girl, maybe Santa might bring you a present. So, Holly, what do you think? I said holiday.
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 You can call me Holiday between December
Okay.
23rd and December 25th.
Holly, what do you think? Is Santa paying you a visit? Were you on the good list?
Gosh, it's so hard for me to know. I think I was on the good list. I think I'm on the nice list this year.
I'd find it surprising if you weren't, right? Erin, do you think you've been on the good list this year?
Oh, absolutely.
I've been watching. I think you have been. I think you've been on the good list.
Upstanding
I think
citizen.
personally I have too. I think we're all good people. I think
Yeah.
there's nothing to worry about. Santa's going to come down that chimney. we don't have a chimney, so I guess he's gonna come in through like the dryer vent or something like that. But we had 8 wonderful nights of Hanukkah just a couple weeks ago, right? Maybe just a week ago. Erin, do you know? Yeah, so we had a lot of fun around here lighting the menorah. I think I got you some candies and things for some of the nights, some lottery tickets. Erin,
you got me one lottery ticket.
well, I got you the lottery ticket because
I did make $50 off of the one. but-
$50.
$50.
That's pretty good. I'd say that's
yeah, but then
above
Brad
average.
was like, "All right, that's fine," and then he didn't get me any other presents.
We're just gonna. You don't want to, because my logic is here. This is a scratch off ticket. It
It was
the
a $5 scratch.
$5 crossword scratch off.
Oh, and that's fun. You get an activity out of it too.
That's the whole thing. We enjoy doing those because it eats up some time. You got to kind of like do it. You could just scratch it off and like take it in and be like, is it a winner?
That's
But
no fun.
It's no fun.
Fun fact, that was my grandmother's favorite scratch off, and she was an avid gambler.
No,
Really?
me too. And I'm
Avid.
not trying to be like an asshole here. It's more that, I'm used to getting like a present or like something, like a thing.
Well,
And so that
he
kind
gave
of
me nothing to
sucks.
go on. Like, and I don't know.
I know.
I was coming off
We
of
don't have
like
to have an
finals week and
emotional
things. I
conversation.
would prefer not to.
Well, hey, I haven't shown you guys my sweatshirt that I wore tonight. It's my holiday sweatshirt.
Oh, really? You got a
Yeah.
special holiday sweatshirt?
And also, Holly got a beautiful new
a new what?
necklace.
A new
Should
necklace?
I maybe wear it with my holiday sweatshirt?
Yeah, wear it with your holiday sweatshirt.
Oh, there we go. It says happy everything. Yeah, all of the things happy. Yeah, that's really great.
Yep.
Okay,
So I got Holly below.
got it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, did you show her?
Yep.
Has she been revealed? Yeah.
I'll add it to the outfit later.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So rocking a new bolo from Clayton Burke. We love Clayton's bolos.
He might be listening. We can't know for sure.
We don't know for sure. I don't think there's anybody listening presently, but that's okay because we're gonna record this and
It's
we're
recording.
gonna have some Christmas cheer and merriment.
Are we on YouTube?
We are on YouTube presently. If you're listening to us,
On the
you
tube.
are on YouTube. Yes. What was something I was gonna say? Oh yeah. So let's recap the last couple weeks, like, or even the year, the months leading up to this, because my whole concept for this Christmas show here, holiday show, since it's so close to Christmas, is to do sort of a what's the Charles Dickens thing?
The 12 days?
No,
Or no? I don't know. What is the Charles Dickens
It's
thing?
the one with Ebenezer Scrooge. What the hell is the name of that? Why am I blanking?
A Christmas Carol.
Okay, so we're doing a
But
Christmas
that's
Carol.
a Christian thing.
And so I am. Well, yeah, kind of. I don't know.
A Jew wouldn't know.
A Jew
in
wouldn't
other
know,
words.
perhaps. But you never. Are you familiar with a Christmas Carol?
No.
You never, not just even through like pop culture osmosis.
Ghost of
Okay.
past.
Well, let
Ghost
me
of
tell you
present.
this. Yeah, because this is what my
But isn't
angle
there
here.
a cool like Andrew Bird song about osmosis?
Oh, is there?
Yeah,
Maybe.
there's like a
Maybe we
cool
can pull
Andrew
that
Bird
up
song.
and get a copyright slap. We can burn one, right?
We can burn
look,
one.
Look up a cool Andrew Bird song. So anyway, the premise of A Christmas Carol is Ebenezer Scrooge is visited by 3 ghosts on the night before Christmas. And first you've got the ghost of Christmas past. Then you've got the ghost of Christmas present. And then you've got finally the ghost of Christmas yet to come, the future. And so for this segment, as we're kind of just easing into things, let's talk about Christmas past. Does anybody have a really good holiday inclusive memory of like a great holiday that you celebrated perhaps sometime in the past several years? I'm trying to think. Okay, so I'll share one. And it doesn't even have to be a positive one. I've told Erin this story before about the Olsen family Christmas tree. And so we grew up on a farm. We had a nice little farmhouse. And one year I was probably 8 or 9 years old, I would imagine. Yeah, so we've got the Olsen family cookbook in front of us too. Yeah, she's got a visual aid.
Yeah, I just want to pretend like I'm there. I
course.
really want to close my eyes.
So yeah,
and
we
see
were
it.
always like at Christmas time. We were always the family. We wanted a real tree. Mom wanted a real tree. It smells good. It just looks better than the plastic ones that they made back in like the 90s. And so we'd go to the Christmas tree farm in Monticello and pick one up and bring it out and dress it up and really, it was just really a nice thing. And so we would always do that. Always a real tree. And then one year we did the usual. We went and got ourselves a tree, brought it in, put it in the living room, put up all the decorations, the lights, the ornaments, all this and that, and forget about it. You know, we're kind of easing into the holiday season, so it's just nice to look at. And then one morning, my mom, you know, she's up before the rest of us. The kids get up, and she's kind of going down around like the tree skirt underneath the tree, and she notices there's something like that had shaken off the tree, and like it's just all gathered. It's just like looks little flecks of dirt or something. And so she is like, well, that's really strange. I wonder what that could be. She'd gotten one of us a microscope for Christmas. So we unboxed the microscope and we put it under the microscope on a slide. And these were, I would say, thousands of baby praying mantises. There had been a praying mantis egg sac on the tree. We'd brought it in out of the cold, and they prematurely hatched in the warmth and just like kind of died instantly, but fell to like the tree of that. And so my mom was like beside herself. Erin knows my mom, so she can probably see the scene. Mom's a sweet lady, old Sally O. But she was insistent that this tree was leaving the house at this very moment. And so we tore down
plastic trees from then on out.
This was, I think, we can verify with her tomorrow if we're going to get have some Christmas Eve lasagna, I think, with them.
Are we?
But we'll ask. Well, yeah, I'm going to be going there.
Thanks for the info.
Well, I'll be there. It was either the day before Christmas or like a couple days before Christmas. So we take all the ornaments and the lights off. I think she's Lysoling them as we're doing this, but like throw the tree out into the yard, and had to pile into the Olsen family van and drive into Champaign and find an artificial tree to bring home. And we found a good one, and we've been artificial.
To save Christmas.
Yeah, to save Christmas.
Hooray.
So from there on out, we were artificial tree family, which is bittersweet because I think there is something nice about like a real tree, but you're bringing shit into your
smell
house.
nice.
There's gonna have bugs on them.
But they break your vacuum.
Mm-hmm.
Well, did you guys hear about
the real needles?
The recent news story?
No, what's the recent news story?
A family recently got a Christmas tree, brought it in. 4 days later, a baby owl emerged.
Oh, I did. You showed me that. Yeah, little baby owl
from the tree.
Oh.
And they were quote unquote safely released it into the yard.
Oh no.
Which sounds terrible because I feel
hope
like
it's not a goner.
Because now it's a goner. Like they should have called like a establishment and like
an animal rescue.
But
right.
Regardless.
So would you rather have an owl or praying mantises? The owl is alive and potentially dangerous.
Well,
praying mantises, these were dead.
This depends on what you believe about the murder case of the staircase. Whether it was what's his name, Michael
Peterson,
Michael
think,
Peterson, or whether it was an owl.
Right. Well, that's the prevailing theory. Well,
right?
That's my favorite theory. I don't know if have you familiar with the staircase true crime case?
I don't know about this case.
Oh, okay.
Give me the nutshell version.
There's an HBO doc about it. I would highly recommend because
I'll watch it tonight.
The filmmakers followed him.
Seriously.
Yeah, they've. I think it's a series. I think there's like 3 or 4 parts or something because it's a 20-year essentially story that unfolds under the eye of these documentary filmmakers who are following this man who's been convicted of the murder of his wife, who was found bloody at the bottom of their home's staircase.
If you care to have this be
no, I'm not having any spoilers. This is the premise.
I'm watching
and
this
so
tonight.
They have discord in their marriage. There's a number of things that make people suspicious, but in this documentary, I don't know, my take was he comes across as a little aloof, but likable and kind of not capable.
Amenable, you know.
But
I
there
do
are moments,
remember him in the news.
So
yeah.
But also, there is a pretty solid theory that there could have been
that it was an owl attack.
So
that got into
owls
the house.
attack humans?
Yes,
the theory.
It's been like cataloged multiple times, especially when you have 3 prongs. Like,
yeah, there was like lacerations on her scalp.
Oh my!
And
goodness.
so
it was 3.
So I do know owls are hunters. They are vicious.
So like it was
They're
basically
very
a
good
landing
hunters.
spot.
I think the theory was she had her hair in a ponytail, and was walking into the house, and an owl sees a ponytail kind of bobbing that looks a little bit like maybe a squirrel or some kind of rodent.
All right,
like,
let this be known, long-haired folk.
Wear the hair
Wear
down.
that bun or
Bun it
down.
up, yeah.
Bun it up or
Exactly.
down.
Anyway, so that's a
I
cheerful.
wear it down regardless. How cheerful of a
but
conversation
that-
we're having.
that is cheerful.
Regardless. So coming up soon, we're going to have a wonderful sharing of recipes
Yeah, for the Christmas season. Maybe some
And
things you might make if you're
we're
in
going
a.
to have things from the Grace Olson Family Cookbook. We're going to have Wisconsin Family Cookbook recipes. We're going to have so many
We're
recipes.
going down to Texas.
We're going down to Texas. We're going to have some incredible recipes. It's going to be a really big banger.
Yeah, so
Yes.
if you
Of a
are
recipe
still
set.
trying to pull your menu together, you're going to want to make sure that you listen to our segment, What You Got Cooking. We're going to give you some ideas, some things that are crowd-friendly you might
Holly's
serve
looking.
around that holiday table. This is an old segment. We haven't done this one in a long time, but I'm really excited to bring it back. So anyway, that was my Christmas past story. Does
I got
anybody
one.
have a good one? Yeah.
I have one. So this one for the kids out there, 5th grade or younger, I would recommend leaving the room because we're going to talk about Santa. And Santa is an adult topic.
Okay. Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
so I'm going to give you a minute to leave
All
the
right,
room.
kiddos.
Get out of the room. You've been warned. Cover your ears. if you're
Santa's
on your
real.
way.
We're just going to talk about him for a little
we're
bit.
going to talk about how, the adult side of Santa. So this was brought up the other night of how old someone was when they stopped believing in Santa Claus, and they asked me. And so I grew up in a very secular household. Christmas was not a religious holiday. It was very much centered around Santa and presents. And I was a very energetic child, and the adrenaline that would pump through my system on Christmas Eve leading up to
Santa's coming.
Santa was so much that I couldn't sleep. I would get so excited that I would throw up. I couldn't keep my dinner down. I was so pumped. And so it was a trick of could I sleep on Christmas night? And
Boom, boom, Santa's coming.
Yep. I mean,
boom.
I was in it for the presents. And so anyway, I believed in Santa a little older than maybe some kids. You know, I went to a private school, an elementary school. I was a little sheltered. And I think I believed in Santa up until 5th grade or so. And it wasn't until it was a sleepless night, you know, my Christmas insomnia was kicking in, and I went to seek refuge with my parents to help me get back to sleep. And I walk in on them pulling the presents out of the closet, getting ready to take them downstairs. And there was a moment where they look at me and I look at them, and we realize what's happening. And
man.
it was the end of an
Reality.
era right there.
That's pretty tough.
Yeah, it was the end of an era.
So Erin was kind of rousing me the other night because I said I thought I probably stopped believing in Santa around 7, maybe 8 years old. And I think Erin's argument was that was a little late for somebody to be believing in Santa. And I guess I don't know what's true there. You know,
right. This was pre-internet.
What is the right age to be, skeptical of Santa, to be a Santa truther?
I never believed in Santa Claus because I was told when I was 0 years old that Santa didn't exist.
Oh, true. Well, that's probably would have played a factor, I would have to
Man.
imagine, growing up in a Jewish home. Do you have any favorite Hanukkah memories? Things that maybe feel warm in your heart when you think of the holiday season, Erin? I'm putting you on the spot.
Not really. I mean, I think that the best years were the years that it was actually more about the Afikomen.
I don't know what that is.
Me neither.
Afikomen.
Oh, wait, so
Enlighten me.
Afikomen is a Passover thing. So it's like when you go search for the hidden matzah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hidden throughout the house, and you get a prize sometimes. And there was one year that I got all of them.
Really?
And then everyone else suffered. And then I actually suffered more than everybody
How
else
did they suffer?
Because everybody was sad because they didn't get prizes.
Because you hogged all the prizes.
They found everything.
Oh boy.
Dang.
Well-
and then you had to bear the burden of
And so I just,
everyone, of the guilt of everyone being mad at you.
right.
Right.
But at
Holidays
this-
are tough.
At this time, I will just say that I hope for peace all around the world.
Yeah, I
Agreed.
hope for peace all around the world. Me too. I think
Me
that's
too.
a really great
All
sentiment.
around the world.
We'll maybe talk about, all around the world. Around the world, around the world. You know that one? Isn't that Daft Punk? Something like
No,
that?
I was saying
Who was that?
all around the world, dancing in the streets.
Oh, sure.
Uh-huh.
Dancing in Straits. Well,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think this next
You know what I'm talking
one,
about?
Absolutely. I
Yeah.
started wiggling right away.
I think this next song that I'm going to play, we'll go to some music, but this next
Anyway,
song.
we
we'll-
love you guys, and we're hoping you're having a great pre-holiday holiday.
Of course we do. But
And we'll
anyway.
be back with you for some tarot readings and some wonderful recipes.
I'll do the throw it out here. All right. I had a whole line lined up. What I was going to say was, you will be dancing in the street to this next song. Because it's not just Santa that's coming. It is Jesus that is coming. This is Morgan Orion, one of my favorite bops by old Morgan.
Baby Jesus?
Jesus is coming.
Is this baby Jesus?
I think it's either a baby Jesus, adult Jesus, whatever Jesus you want to picture. Just picture him.
Is this baby Jesus' birth?
It is
Jesus?
Jesus, baby Jesus. Yes.
He comes in 2 days.
2 days he'll be here. So is Jesus, so is Santa. They're all coming together. All right, here's Morgan. Jesus is coming.
Well, you're singing a tune and it's got my. You're so beautiful, babe. I think Jesus is coming. Here's a glass for the wine and one to put rum in. I didn't mix him a drink, still I think Jesus is coming. Well, there is no need to fear, my dear, when I give you the word that the Lord and his sword would be bored out of his gourd if he was anywhere else but here. Oh, love your glove to put my fingers and thumb in, and in heaven above someone left the water running. I'm not saying this is the end of everything, just the beginning of something. And when you hold my hand, it's playing Jesus is coming. Well, it's so wonderful, my love, how you show me the way, that if there's no tomorrow, there is no need for sorrow if we're happy only today. Oh, your empathy's a symphony composed by the great George Jacob Gershwin. And you massage my ego like you're pulling on purse strings. I'd wager your behavior'd start a stuffed shirt to mumbling. And when we do the hokey pokey, I know Jesus is coming. Well, it's no stranger than when you're near. Oh, it is just something small, that holiness should appear in neither the front nor the rear, but where we do not expect it at all. That holiness should appear in neither the front nor the rear, but where we do not expect it at all.
quit drinking whiskey. And my old man, he plays the trombone and he works out at the track. And he tells me that he loves me, even though it ain't his baby. He tells me he's gonna raise him up like he would his own son. And he gave me a ring that was worn by his mother. And he takes me out dancing every Saturday night. Hey Charlie, I still think about you every time I pass that filling station. On account of all that grease you used to wear in your hair. And I still got your record, Little Anthony and the Imperials. When somebody stole my record player, man, how do you like that? Hey Charlie, I almost went crazy after Mario got busted. So I went back to Omaha to stay with my folks. But everybody that I used to know, they're either dead or in prison. So I went back to Minneapolis, and this time I think I stayed. Come on, man. Hey Charlie, I'm happy for the first time since the accident. And I wish I had all that money we used to spend on dope. I'd buy me a used car lot, and I wouldn't sell any of them. I'd drive a different car every day, depending on how I feel. Hey Charlie, for Christ's sake, you gotta know the truth of it. I ain't got no husband, and he don't play the trombone. I need to borrow money to pay this lawyer Charlie. Hey, I'll be eligible for parole. I'll be eligible for parole. I'll be eligible for parole. Come Valentine's Day.
Well. That was the one and only Big Daddy Pride and his East Side Five.
Our favorite dad.
Doing a cover of a Tom Waits song called Christmas Card from a Hooker in Minneapolis. You're listening to Chute the Shit. Dad is in the chat. He's our only chatter right now.
Oh, is
but,
he?
You know, it's about quality and not about quantity, I find, when it comes down to
Well,
it.
hello, Dad.
So, hello,
We're here with
Dadalus. We wish you a Merry Christmas.
You're here with the one and only Brad Handsom.
That's me.
Also, we have Holly Monet.
That's her.
Hey.
And then myself, Erin Erdman.
That's you. I would like to say hello to you all, to you, Erin, to you, Holly, to you, Dave.
Blessings unto all.
Blessings unto all. So yeah, we just wrapped up our segment of this holiday spectacular, which was the Ghost of Christmas Past. And so we talked about some holiday memories. I think we're now moving in. We're now being visited by the next ghost of the evening. As I told you, is the ghost of Christmas present. So one thing that may be haunting you at home is maybe you've got a big family dinner coming up, right?
Absolutely. I'm very stressed about
anybody
it.
out there planning a big family dinner, you always get asked to bring something, right?
Oh, yeah.
And you want to bring something that's going to please the crowd. It's going to fill people up. It's going to maybe contribute to some holiday cheer. And so I think here at Chute the Shit, we want to make sure that you're covered. And for this Ghost of Christmas Present, this ghost is bringing us a variety of recipes, and we're reviving a long-lost segment called What You Got Cookin'. So we're going to toss over to this right now. It looks like our camera is up and working, and so I'm going to start out our segment here. We've got a little bit of a glitch. Let's see here. Is it going to work for me? I guess it's showing up. It's acting a little slow. We'll have to maybe
There might be a delay, but you can still reach the people.
You can, okay.
I think that your best approach will be to just kind of sensually read.
Okay. So
just like in a very,
okay.
Just imagine that you're, just telling somebody in a...
This is, I could do like my best Martha Stewart and be like, welcome to my kitchen.
Stewart. Yeah, exactly right.
Okay. So I'm gonna get things kicked off here. So I forgot to mention, this recipe comes from... Let me find the cover here. Hold on. I'm going to actually try and
Wisconsin style.
I'm going to reconnect my phone here. This is from the License to Cook, Wisconsin.
License to Cook,
America's
Wisconsin.
Dairy.
Mm-hmm. America's Dairy Land.
America's Dairy Land. iOS camera. Let's get this back and up and running.
We're going to get it up and running, but in the meantime, just know that Brad is really trying.
Oh, yeah.
We've had some tech difficulties here tonight.
But we're really, we're nailing it down.
My old holiday insomnia is returning as I'm stressing for these holiday recipes, just to get back to that.
What's your favorite? While we're buying some time, what do you look forward to at a holiday dinner? What are you looking for to eat?
Let's talk about
you had a really nice one with your mom, Erin, not too long ago.
Absolutely, we'll talk about that. But Holly, what are your favorite holiday dishes?
Oh God, well, gravy, of course.
Oh, gravy is good on everything.
Gravy's good on everything. Gravy is the great unifier, really. You can smother it on anything. It kind of brings the flavors together.
I know.
My mouth is watering just talking about gravy.
I know, me too.
Honestly.
I just wish that we had gravy right now.
I know. Just give me a cup of gravy and we'll call it soup.
So Brad is really good at making mashed potatoes, and so he makes really good ones. And then it's you have a meat product, you have some kind of jam, some kind of chutney, you have gravy. And then you have gravy.
Then you have the gravy. So you like a white gravy, like a brown gravy?
I like a brown.
I love all gravies. I mean, honestly,
there's nothing wrong with the gravy.
Everything about I love all the gravies.
You like all the gravies. All gravies are good. Okay, let me try and... All right, I'm going to throw
little known fact about me, I am on a quest to try all the biscuits and gravies in the world. It's if I'm at a restaurant and the intention
is... What's that, Dad Pride? Something for the biscuit.
You got to risk it for the biscuit.
And it's true, Dad. It's true.
Risk it for the biscuit. Something about...
Truer words have never been put into a song.
Risk it for the biscuit. Something about gravy, too.
We're up and running. It's a little glitchy still. I think I might have to try and work things out here. But I'm going to get things started with our first recipe. So this is something you might snack on. And this comes from Wisconsin's Dairy Land. And this is called the Wisconsin Cheese Fudge. And this is brought to us by the Wisconsin Milk Marketing Board of Madison, Wisconsin. So it's good.
Right.
It's coming from the Wisconsin Milk Marketing Board in Madison, Wisconsin. You're going to want to try this Wisconsin cheese fudge.
Yes.
So let's get into the ingredients here. We've got 1 cup butter, softened. We've got 8 ounces pasteurized processed cheese, cubed. So, okay. Get some nice sharp cheddar cheese or something there. Pasteurized.
It's
processed cheese.
Right.
You want raw cheese.
It's clean.
All right. What else do we want?
Sanitary.
We want, get a load of this, 1.5 pounds of powdered sugar.
Ew!
1.5 pounds of powdered sugar? Can you visualize that in your minds right now? How much does 1.5 pounds of powdered sugar look like? Is that a bag of
pounds? That stuff is light. It's fluffy.
Right? Yeah. Well, I'm gonna have to. Okay.
I can't.
Take a look at the store next time.
This is too much.
We've got 1/2 cup cocoa. We've got 1/2 cup non-fat dry milk.
Cheese.
Dry milk, so just the powdered milk. You got 2 teaspoons vanilla and 2 cups coarsely chopped nuts. And here's what you're going to do with all of these ingredients. In a large saucepan over medium heat, you want to melt the butter and cheese, stirring constantly. Okay, so we're making like a cheese sauce. You're going to remove from heat. Sift together powdered sugar and cocoa. Add to the cheese mixture. Okay, so just trying to visualize this now.
We're a cheese mixture.
We've got a cheese mixture that has cocoa, non-dry fat. Wait, it's the sugar, powdered sugar, and the cocoa sifted into it and melted into this melted
No,
cheese.
this is wrong.
This is worse than what I thought it was.
The cheeses are liquid
going
here.
to be.
The cheeses
are liquid.
This is our unifying
Yeah.
liquid here.
We're going to stir in the dry milk, vanilla, and nuts. Pour into a 9 by 9 inch pan. Chill until firm. Makes 3 pounds. People are going to be
You
eating.
can give it as a gift.
People are really going to be eating a lot of this Wisconsin cheese fudge.
You give it out in your little cookie box.
3 pounds of cheese sauce melted with cocoa powder and powdered sugar mixed into it.
Oh, good
All right.
Lord.
So,
Good Lord.
that's what I got cooking. Are you guys going to be eating? You going to try this?
No, I will not be trying this.
I think you'll try it by accident. I think this is a thing. You put out...
The truth is that come Monday, I'm going to be eating some Martha Stewart gelatin shit at your grandma's house.
Well, that could be true. I don't know. There's probably not that much gelatin
Don't
stuff.
knock the gelatin because you haven't seen my recipe. So
Okay, all right.
hold your horses.
We're talking the holidays. There's going to
Hold your
be
horses,
some
no
gelatin
pun
involved, I
intended.
think. Okay, so that's my Wisconsin cheese fudge. Neither of you are going to try this if it's put in front of you.
I will try anything on planet Earth.
I know. You're a pretty adventurous eater.
If you were to make it and tell me about it, I would have to at least try it.
Of course, I would try anything.
I am a curious person.
I think that would be something that I would see on a table, and it would look probably like cheese, I would guess. And it's this down here?
That's the Christmas pie.
All right.
Well, so now we're going to go on to Holly's brought recipe from a very special cookbook.
So this is a... Oh,
please go ahead.
Introduce your book. What do you got for us?
Can you remind me what the cover is?
I think this is Good Housekeeping.
This
Yes,
is
this is
the
the Good
Good
Housekeeping
Cookbook. Everybody?
I think it was published in the 50s or 60s. I'll look at the date later, just to confirm. And we're going to be doing the Christmas pie.
The Christmas pie, everybody.
This is the Christmas pie to just get you into the spirit.
By Holly Curia.
Yes. So we're going to start with 1 9-inch nut crust, crust of nuts. I did reference the recipe for the nut crust. It's heavy on the Brazil nuts, if we're wondering.
Well, in fact, I've heard that 1 Brazil nut a day does, in fact,
Keep the doctor away?
yeah, much more than an apple does.
I think they're very good for you.
Yeah, they say that 1 Brazil nut singularly.
Okay, well, I need to maybe integrate that into my diet. So yeah, we'll start with a nut crust, then sugar. It doesn't say how much.
It's arbitrary.
Yes. That comes later. 1 envelope unflavored gelatin.
Of course.
Of course.
I love an envelope.
Yes. 3 eggs separated. 1 3/4 cup milk. 1/4 cup chopped candied cherries.
Lovely.
3 tablespoons light rum, or 2 tablespoons vanilla extract.
That sounds hot to me.
And then
that's like almost sexual.
this is kind of a sexy pie, really. And then whipped topping in an aerosol can. So talk about a sexy recipe. So basically, to recap it, this is basically a pie with a nut crust that's got gelatin, candied cherries, and rum.
It's sexual.
And then whipped
it's
cream.
This is like you're about to have sex.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
It's getting you in the holiday mood.
Exactly.
It's a holiday
Exactly. You know, this is a sexy pie.
Let me just say,
Christmas
you're
pie.
not going to want to fill up on this one, if I'm being honest.
Exactly.
Because if you fill up too much on this one, then you're not going to have a lot of room left for the rest.
Exactly. So anyway, am I reading the
You can go through, if you want to go through the
Please,
instructions,
we
we got
would
time.
love to hear the
All right.
instructions.
So early in the day or the day before serving. So this is, you got to plan ahead for this sexy pie. Prepare the pie crust using Brazil nuts. Cool. Meanwhile, in a medium saucepan, stir 1/4 cup sugar with gelatin until mixed. In a small bowl with a wire whisk or hand beater, beat egg yolks with milk until mixed, and then stir into the gelatin mixture. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
This adds up so far.
We're gonna
so far,
cook,
so good.
Yeah, so we're gonna cook our gelatin and our milk over medium heat, stirring until mixture is thickened and coats the spoon. You know.
Yeah.
I love it. I love a
and
good
then-
spoon coating.
Yes, remove from heat and refrigerate until mixture mounds when dropped from spoon, about 40 minutes. Now with your hand beater, beat mixture until smooth. And that's when you stir in the cherries and the rum, those candied cherries.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Sounds really good.
So then in a small bowl with mixer at high speed, we're going to beat our egg whites until soft peaks form. Beating at a high speed.
Beat it good.
Mm-hmm. We want those peaks. And we're going to gradually sprinkle in a little more sugar. Beat until the sugar is completely dissolved. And with a wire whisk or rubber spatula, we're going to gently fold whites into the gelatin.
Do you prefer rubber or metal?
I think rubber. I think I do. Yep.
Yeah.
And then we're going to spoon the filling into our nut crust and refrigerate until set, about 4 hours. And we're going to garnish the pie with the whipped topping out of an aerosol can.
I think I have
Spooning
to
is
say,
great,
I think this
know.
sounds delightful. I would definitely try a bite. I think.
I would as well.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Spooning is
yes.
delightful as well.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed. So there we go. Okay, I think I got my computer up and running again. We have some more mic issues, but we're fine now. So, okay, Erin, you've got something for us, rather. From where? Where are we going for?
We're going to Texas. Yeah.
All right, so Erin is going to show us the tastes and tales from Texas with love, a collection of Texas recipes. And which one are we looking at here, Erin?
We're looking at the Round Rock frozen salad.
Ooh, okay, the Round Rock frozen salad. Sounds like it'll keep people happy around that Christmas dinner table.
All right.
So what do we
now.
got?
So we've got the Round Rock frozen salad. Kids love this melt-in-your-mouth salad.
Oh.
So we've got 2 3-ounce packages of lemon gelatin, 2 cups of boiling water, 2 3-ounce packages of cream cheese, but softened, 2 cups of whipped topping, 1 15 1/4 ounce of crushed pineapple with juice, 1 banana, diced, 1 cup mini marshmallows, 1 cup of fresh or frozen strawberries sliced.
So, okay, I'm going to stop here. A banana diced is like not cut into slices. It's like
Diced,
small
yeah.
chunks.
It's like you cut it lengthwise, and then it's just, again,
like chunks of pineapple.
I know it's not comfortable for somebody with a banana to speak of, but, you know.
Okay, well, all right. But then the strawberries are sliced, so you do want those.
So this dish, in fact, serves 10 to 12 people.
Yeah,
The
it's a good-sized family.
Dissolve gelatin in boiling water. Mix cream cheese with 2 teaspoons of whipped topping. Gradually blend gelatin into cream cheese mixture. Add pineapple, banana, and marshmallows.
Oh, I forgot about the marshmallows.
Yeah, those are in the mix, huh?
Fold in the rest of whipped topping and add strawberries. Pour into a 13 by 9 inch pan and freeze. Remove salad from freezer 10 minutes before serving. The imagery on this, I hope that you guys can see it if you're hearing this live. It looks like some kind of strange forest creature freezing to death in the forest. It doesn't look optimistic. I'm not feeling good about it. It looks like he's like on a marshmallow. But maybe it tastes good. I don't know.
One thing that bothers me is that they call it a salad.
Yeah, it's a Round Rock frozen salad.
And I know that we call fruit salad,
Right.
but if you're going to leave out the word fruit, it's
Well,
really...
and so this is in the soups and salads section.
It's
I
literally
need fruit in the
soup.
name. I need more specificity
What does it say up there?
to ignite
Well, there was
my
one
appetite.
in here in the Wisconsin
Oh,
one.
wait,
that
no,
I
but
read
we should
before.
read what's on top there.
What's
right?
on top? A lounge.
Oh, wait, a large round rock in the middle of a brushy creek was a marker for the Tonkawa and Comanche Indians who battled fiercely for control of the area. With its good water, abundant hunting, and gently rolling prairies, early settlers found the cool, clear water and shady trees near the rock a wonderful place to camp and rest on their trek westward. Eventually, the town of Round Rock grew nearby, and the people who live there today enjoying the fine quality of life still offered by their surroundings. This sounds fucked up to me.
Honestly, that narrative is way too overly simplified.
This is fucked up to me, and I find it interesting that that's what they describe this as. The Round Rock frozen salad, which sounds like Martha Stewart, but post like all of the native people being kicked out.
Well,
Please.
let us remember this cookbook is from Texas. From
Texas.
With love.
With
But I don't know about that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I appreciate you reading that caption just to
it's in the soups and salads.
it is
That
in
is in
soups
the
and salads.
soups and salads.
And no offense to any Texan friends out there, but Texas is
a weird place.
a weird place. It's a weird place.
Texas is, it's its own kind of thing, right?
My heart lives in Texas. Part of my heart, but
Yeah. Well, I'm leafing through here. I don't have anything picked out of here, but I got to show the people.
I really
Grace
feel,
Olson Family Cookbook.
Oh, everybody's got to see it. Let's
Yeah.
have a visual
Here we go.
of that.
We've got all kinds of great recipes from the
Show
Olson
them your
family.
cover that you drew.
Yeah, I drew the cover. So if you know me, you know that I've done a lot of artwork for some local musicians and all kinds of things around the place. But I also, back in 2007, did the cover of the Grace Olson Family Cookbook. So Grace Olson is my great-great-grandmother. She was a painter, in fact, late in life. She was a farmer's wife who took up painting late in life and
how sweet.
painted some scenes from around the farm. And anytime that I showed some artistic talent when I was a kid, everybody would say in my family, "Oh, you must have got it from great-grandma Grace." I couldn't draw a stick figure. That's what everyone says. Amazing Grace, yes.
How sweet.
Do any of her paintings live on by
Yeah,
chance?
we've got a few of them at the house. Yeah, they're around. I'm not sure how many of them really exist, but we've got one that she painted of the harvest with, combine and stuff. I think she was probably in her 70s or so when she took up painting.
Wow.
Had a natural knack for it. But we're going to go to my grandmother and grandfather's house on Monday for Christmas, and my grandmother is Marilyn Olson, and maybe if we're lucky she'll be making us her copper pennies. Would you like to hear about the copper pennies?
Sure.
Well, the copper pennies are quite simple. It's 2 pounds carrots sliced and cooked in salt water. You're going to drain, and then you're going to add 1 green pepper, 1 medium onion thinly sliced, 1 can of French green beans drained. Then for a sauce, you're going to take a can of tomato soup, a cup of sugar, a half cup of vinegar, a half cup of salad oil, 1 teaspoon of prepared mustard, and 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce, 1/2 teaspoon of salt. You're going to blend in a blender. You get all that sauce stuff chopped up. Place the vegetables in layers. Cover with the sauce. You're going to want to let that stand for 24 hours. And then you're going to have some beautiful copper pennies.
At room temp?
At room.
Or in the fridge?
Well, I'm gonna guess she means in the fridge. I'll ask her on Monday.
Yeah.
I'll tell
Is this
her
a
people want
recipe
to know.
she has made?
I don't. I don't know. I don't recall ever seeing the copper pennies, but if it made it to the cookbook, she must have gotten told it was pretty good at some point.
So both your grandparents will be there?
They will. They're. I think Grandma is. Oh gosh, I want to say Grandma's like 92 or 93, and I think Grandpa is 96
Grandpa
or 7.
Max?
I think so.
Oh,
He's.
oh my gosh.
They're still trucking along, you know.
That's beautiful.
And
Doing
living
okay.
independently.
That's so
we have
beautiful.
a visitor here.
Yeah, they
and,
live independently. They live at home. They
which is
get
the
along.
blessing we would all wish for, to be well enough to live independently and with each other.
Yeah, with our love.
With the
Would
one that we
agree.
love.
Exactly. That's
so
really special.
On that note, Brad, what are you going to be putting on next?
Well, let me take a look at my playlist. What I thought I would do, because we are in the Ghost of Christmas Presents segment, I thought maybe I might play some songs that came out from some near and dear friends pretty soon. So I thought maybe I would start, Holly, with the video that I was able to collaborate with you on for the song Golden Days. And so we're not going to show the video, but we'll play the song. You know, Holly, I've heard this song 100, 200 times now, probably at this point. Don't get old. It's still a banger.
That's good to hear.
I can still listen to it till the cows come home, till all of Grandma's copper pennies have been eaten up. This song I can get down to. So
Till
we're
the
just start.
frozen salad has thawed out to
Exactly.
room temp.
All right, so we're going to toss back out to some music. Then I think we're going to have one final segment for the Ghost of Christmas Futures
And
visit.
it will be a optimistic look into...
That's not how it goes in the story. It's not a very optimistic ghost. But, hey, we can flip the script. We can take this a new direction, because this is the Hog Shoot way. We are
the
optimists.
Script, shoot the shit.
Flip the script, shoot the shit. What do we got? We got the Merry Travelers. Here's Golden Days. We'll be
Hey.
right back.
You know they tell us, yeah, they say it won't be easy. They also tell us we must live with the war. I can't stand the pain, I can't stand the suffering. Until this fighting stops, I can only cry. He whispered so sweetly. He soothes my mind. He sings me the softest melodies and assures me it'll be alright. These golden days have turned to dust. These golden ways were not for us. These golden days have turned to dust. These golden ways were not for us. No, they tell us, yeah, they say it won't be easy. That we can't live without what's fought in the war. Hey, man with the gun, put it down. I don't live for more and more. He whispered so sweetly. He soothes my mind. He sings me the softest melodies and assures me it'll be alright. These golden days have turned to dust. These golden ways were not for us. These golden days have turned to dust. These golden ways were not for us. They say it won't be easy. And now they tell us they need our love for the war. Let's run away, this isn't our fight to play. Let's leave them for their own score. These golden ways were not for us. These golden days have turned to dust. These golden ways were not for us. Let's all get high.
New calendar year, babe, a brand new start. 365 days, you get to fill your heart. Well, the snow and ice, I know they're stained. Well, they ain't nothing to the green of spring. 'Cause that tundra, it's gonna melt, and that grass is gonna grow. And what once caused you all that pain will now make that river flow. 'Cause it don't matter if you don't like to. It'll be 4 seasons before that year is through. No, it don't matter if you don't like to. It'll be 4 seasons before that year is through. Each April and May, fill your days with crooked creeks and birds that sing. And kites in the breeze like a church bell's ring, till the plains give way to a humid haze. 'Cause that summer, it's gonna sweat about all that you have left. So just try and find a shade and know that everything will be okay. 'Cause it don't matter if you don't like to. It'll be 4 seasons before that year is through. No, it don't matter if you don't like to. It'll be 4 seasons before that year is through. Well, it may be fall that I like most of all, for the fires and the trees and the costume balls. Just try not to think about what's coming around. Just be here now with them leaves dancing down. 'Cause you can bet, my friend, it's all happening again. But don't you forget what's after winter's end. 'Cause it don't matter if you don't like to. It'll be 4 seasons before that year is through. No, it don't matter if you don't like to. It'll be 4 seasons before that year is through. Yeah, these 4 seasons, they will see you through.
Days this hurricane set too soon. Feeling like a rooster won't crow till noon. Can't say it makes me all that proud. Early birds sing way too loud. For the horse's mouth, pour another drink. You can lead a man to whiskey, but you can't make him think. Find a bar stool on his own, go crying all the way back home. Chase the same damn rabbit around this tree. It's not a habit, it's just another way to be. Keep running around chasing sticks, 'cause you can't teach an old dog tricks. Try and put the foot in the other shoe. What works for me maybe ain't gonna work for you. So don't tell me that I need to quit, 'cause I'm happy as a pig in shit.
Hey, all right.
Hey.
What did we hear there? We heard Golden Days by Merry Travelers.
What's
What's
it gonna
up?
be?
We heard Space Cowboy by Primitive Lights.
Yes.
We heard Swamp Thing by Rebecca Songer
Hello.
and band. We heard Four Seasons, a Lullaby by Cole Bridges and the Overpass.
Huh.
Oh, yeah.
And we just heard my song Pig and Shit, Brad Handsom here.
That's
Oh,
all
my
right.
gosh.
It was okay. Yeah,
Oh
Dave
my
says it
gosh.
slaps.
It does
Yeah.
slap.
You know, I had
slaps
a lot
all
of
right.
fun with that one. I did. That was
Dad, do you want a tarot card, a personal
it-
tarot card
I
reading?
think, Big Zaddy is what Clayton says. So there you go.
I'm just
That
saying,
says all you
if
need.
Dad
Big
wants,
Zaddy.
Big Zaddy.
if Big
Oh.
Zaddy wants a reading,
I
then-
think the strategy with the readings is for sure a general reading. Anyone can read into it. It could be for you, could maybe not be. We've got eyes on a cat here who's
It's true.
looking at Holly very cautiously. I will say Leo loves Holly
It's
more
true.
than most of our visitors, and so this is he's cautiously guarded.
He just winked at me.
Dave's asking who played all of those instruments.
I asked the same
and
question, Zaddy.
Holly asked the same question, and I played all of the instruments. So that included, I don't think there was any drums on it, but there was at least, maybe there was some drums.
You
There,
did
I
all
think there
the
was, yeah,
instruments.
all the instruments for me.
Oh, yeah.
There's all kinds of stuff on
Give
there.
us that humble brag.
It's a little bit of a humble brag,
Hum-
but
humble
since
brag.
they're asking, since
Mm-hmm.
my daddy's asking in the chat, I figured I ought to at least say so. But yeah.
But I mean, we could give Dad a reading if he wants one.
Well, we could. I think that
He's asking me
you're
yesterday.
putting the cart before the horse, because I've got a whole thematic concept of the evening, and of course we've been visited by two ghosts so far. We were visited by the ghost of Christmas past, and I regaled us in a story of the praying mantis Christmas tree.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed.
Holly regaled us in a story of her, I believe, the discovery of Santa's uncertain existence.
Exactly.
Sure.
Exactly.
End
of an innocence.
End of innocence, yes. We then were visited by the ghost of Christmas present, where we read some recipes for perhaps this upcoming Christmas, if you're still looking to bring something to the table for your Christmas dinner. You can rewind, listen to our recipes. There's something in there to certainly will not disappoint. I don't know. I'm still thinking. I was out there. We were having a cigarette and was thinking about that Wisconsin cheese fudge.
Yep.
Thing.
Fret not, folks. This is
the
going to be
1960s through 1980s.
It's pretty rough.
You know.
Yeah, pretty rough. I really, I guess in my mind, Leo's here at the table joining us. Hey, buddy. Hey, you want to say something?
Hi, Leo.
He's just sniffing the microphone. We got a Shure 58 here that he's curious about. Hey, buddy. How are you? Hey. Sweet guy. Anyway, yeah, the Ghost of Christmas Present visit us, and
so we're doing a reading now for the Ghost of
the Ghost of Christmas
Future.
yet to come. That's how it's referred to in the novel, I believe. The Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come is what's that I hear? Ooh. Okay, there he is. Yeah, so what better to do for a segment about the Ghost of Christmas Yet to Come than a glimpse into the future for our audience, for you. I think what we'll do is we'll start with just a general reading for anybody that's out there that happens to be listening. This may or may not apply to you. I think you'll find that in a lot of cases, you may find things that you can read into just about any other card. That's kind of my take on the tarot as of yet. But we're going to go ahead. We're going to jump in. I've already shuffled the cards, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut for you, the viewer. And we're going to pull whatever card is on top here. We're going to see what this is. And Erin, I'm going to start by just describing the picture and telling you what I think this card might portend. And then Erin will give us a proper reading, and we'll see where that goes from there. Okay, we've got the Knight of Swords. I gotta say, this is a badass looking card. This is fucking full-on metal.
It's action.
This is action. This is, I think keyword there, Holly. This seems to me to be a card of action. We've got a knight on a white horse, a sword raised into the air. They're clearly in motion, galloping across the plains. There's, some fairly dramatic clouds in the sky, but yeah, it reads like a card about moving forward would be what I would say. Action, moving forward.
Maybe even going
boldness,
to battle.
Maybe perhaps even going to battle,
yeah.
like being probably mindful of like what battles you might pick in the coming year, perhaps.
Of overcoming.
That's my reading. I mean, I don't know tarot. But that's kind of what I got to say. So, Erin, am I right? How close am I?
You're right on.
I'm right on.
Right on.
As with all knights of the tarot deck, the Knight of Swords is a man or woman on a mission. Once he has his mind set on something, nothing is stopping him. And as all swords cards, his knight actively uses the power of his intellect to achieve his goals. When the Knight of Swords appears in a tarot reading, it is a sign that you are highly driven, ambitious, and action-oriented. You're so highly motivated to succeed that you will stop at nothing to pursue your dreams. The challenges, difficulties, and obstacles on the path ahead don't faze you because you know you want to go. Move forward with your sheer strength and determination to make things happen. The Knight of Swords suggests that you are quick to take action and tend not to plan ahead, instead preferring to dive right in. You thrive on high levels of energy that propel you forward and inspire you to take action and manifest your goals. The Knight of Swords reminds you to be ever assertive in getting what you want. He doesn't hang back and wait for something to happen. He's always making the first move and actively pursuing his goals. You can harness this energy in your life too by being proactive and forward-thinking. See yourself as the creator of your future and be ready to take necessary steps to make it happen.
I like that a lot.
Same.
That's a powerful fucking card, man.
We got a good
It really
card.
That's a good one. That's a good card,
That's maybe
y'all.
the most optimistic tarot reading I have ever heard.
It's a pretty great one. Yeah, I mean,
I needed that.
you gotta say,
Honestly.
yeah. I think
I
who
needed
doesn't?
that.
Who doesn't need that?
Well, I will say that I didn't read the entire thing, but
You
the
can
last
stop
line,
there.
the last line did say, "You may be suited to discussion groups with like-minded individuals, where you can fire each other up and motivate one another."
Yes.
And I feel like that's really powerful because I feel like sometimes we get lost in our own, like, myopic existence.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
Sure.
nice to kind of lean on people and it's like,
Lean on me.
when
You're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. That was great. Wow, that was lovely.
I don't know about great. I thought about like maybe for the big holiday extravaganza we're hosting
I'm
tonight.
coughing and I'm just like off. No,
We
No,
could have
you
done
were
like
perfect.
we could have worked out like an acapella like Silent Night or something.
On your brother.
That was way better.
Need a friend.
We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'd understand. We all need somebody to lean on. There we go.
All right.
Support group.
That was pretty rad. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, look, we've got it all. Do we want to do another reading? I mean,
I think maybe for Dad because he's
maybe
been
for
here.
Dad. We'll do one for Dad. I'll cut for
With
Dad.
his consent.
He's been here with Dad's consent.
If he's here.
I think he might still be around the chat. I'm not sure. If not, we'll direct him back to the.
Well,
the
he's not, but
recording.
he's been our biggest fan. What kind of card do we have?
We appear to have the Ace of Wands. So to me, this one's a tougher one to read because it's a lot more symbolic and I think a lot less literal. We've got a hand coming from the cloud.
Sounds like somebody's masturbating.
It looks like the hand. It kind of looks like somebody's masturbating.
Yes. It's like, is
it
that a carrot?
feels-
Oh, no.
No,
Like,
it's a big shaft.
yes, with some mounds at the top.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, yeah. You guys can see the card. You can see the card. You can see it just fine. But I think the ace is generally a pretty good card. I think the ace is a card of beginnings. I think that it seems to have a lot of power in this card. It almost feels like there's like a divine gift that's being given, or like kind of like a divine omniscience to me. Like, you've got this hand descending from the clouds, like it's the hand of God. It's holding like this staff, which it feels very powerful, right? It's very male-coded, we'll say.
Very, very penile.
Very penile.
Fruitful.
You know,
There's
fruitful.
some greenery.
There's
coming out
life,
of it.
involved here.
Yes.
So I don't know if I'm gonna say like, what is this about? What might it mean for my life or for Dave's life? I guess would be. I don't know. I think it feels like maybe just like trusting in. I'm trying to think of what do the wands mean because I've done a little bit of reading now. So wands. So like pentacles are like earthly, I think. Cups are emotional. What's the other one? Swords are logic and intellect. And so I think the wand is like material and stuff like this. It's also just being positive. What I learned the end for some reason I get make we
June, and I just want that if it's cycle around that.
Okay, so I'll get more shots. One bring so if you come up with a sign from himself, you